Hi there, my name is Kronenberg and welcome to my channel. This is a thank you, also what's going on with my channel routine. I do this usually every 3 or 4 months to kind of like, give some feedback and stuff like that. So first of all, the games that I've released over the past 5 months, 6 months are the following, and I hope to plan to release more. So we obviously have the reviews. We have Love Chronicles, the spell that's just been released now. Although by the time this video is up, yeah, it's fine. Eternal Journey, New Atlantis. Oh, by the way, the game in the background is Battlefield. I can't remember what I'm playing because I haven't actually seen what I'm playing yet. I'm just going to go off and play some Battlefield. I'm probably going to pick some nice Chain Link, I think, and that's what this is Chain Link. There you go. I've picked what I'm going to play, and I haven't even played it yet, so I'm going to go and play Chain Link to get some things. You basically just capture the flags and try and break the chains if you can. Anyway, where was I? Eternal Journey, yeah. Battle Stations Midway, that's still going. Way of Heroes, a small little playlist. Copycats by Battlefield 1. That's a few of the people like. Ghost Recon. I decided to do Ghost Recon. I'll tell you the reason why in a few minutes. Blind Love, Me A to Z, Civis 4, Alan Wake, Hare in the Hat, Decay the Mare, Bizarre Earthquake, Cellar, and Anna, extended version. So first of all, well, not first of all, but secondly, a big thank you to all of my subscribers and some people who are not subscribers that look at some of my videos and like them or don't like them, but I prefer them if they like them, obviously. Comment or don't comment, but it's just the fact that that people watch them, which is the main reason of playing and recording stuff. I mean, if you're not a YouTuber that does gaming and you do vlogs or whatever, that's the other way. But for me, when you're playing a game, you play the entire game and you hope that somebody enjoys watching the entire game or review or whatever the hell it is. But if nobody watches it, then it's a bit demoralising. Not completely. Hang on. Bloody cough is killing me. But a little bit. I'm just going to grab one of these lemon sweets here. So, excuse me. Voice is going. So, yeah. And so there's a couple of people who stand out. GFY. He's a small little channel. Recommend to go and see his stuff. I've got him on my homepage, as it were, on YouTube, where you can, I've got featured channels or something. He does all sorts of different things, usually some comedian stuff, or he'll do music and sort of review little bits and bats of things that he's got in his room and stuff. It's quite, I enjoy him. He's American. Obviously, our American British humour is a little bit different now and then, but there are some things that definitely make me chuckle. So definitely recommend to go and see him. The other guy is Halcyon, who basically, I've mentioned before in other videos, he brings people together quite well without having to say, subscribe to me no matter what, then you can look at these guys' routine, which, I like him for that. So go and see his videos. He's another one that does reviews of, like a review of a game or film, or does his podcasts on wrestling and football and things like that. So it's quite good to go and have a look and a listen to some of his stuff. Another guy who I've just started to watch some of his videos, and I'm a bit behind with watching them, to be honest, but that's because I've been busy at work and stuff, is the JDS Games. I haven't subscribed, haven't put him as a featured yet, but I enjoy watching some of his stuff on Civis 4. He's very informative on the Civ 4, Civilizations 4, a lot more than I thought. And because when I originally played the game, which I've released, I couldn't get it that much compared to Civis 5, but watching his videos certainly helps. Which then brings me to another point where GFY watched my Civis 4, really likes him. I mean, he watches a lot of my stuff, which is really, really good, and gives me feedback, which is also a bonus. you know, from anybody. And so he watched it and was suggesting things, but obviously I've already played the game when I release them, because I have to play it, render it, upload it, all that stuff. So what I've decided to do is I don't do live because time differences, and I haven't got the subscribers, I haven't got the viewers to watch to watch my live version at whatever time that will be. So what I'm doing is I'm doing like a, I haven't done it yet, but I'll do a one video, half an hour, upload it, wait for his or anybody else's replies on what I should do next, and then try and do it. So it's kind of like an interactive attempt without it being completely live, if you know what I mean. So that's what I plan to do with that. I also have a couple of developers of games who've who I'm speaking to. So the one game that I've reviewed twice now is Tank Wars. Reviewed it once, and the people who developed it were in the clan, the UF United, UF clan in Battlefield 2, and I know them. Met a lot of them when I went to a nice stag do in Manchester years ago, and then and I've kind of known ever since. So it was quite nice to find out that it was them, or a couple of them anyway. So they've given me access to the alpha, which is very, very nice. So I did a more of a review, and I've uploaded 2 reviews of that. So that's quite interesting to see, and they do take feedback. The other one is Solaroids. I've done one review on that, and a guy sort of posted to me and sort of said, you know, about this game, and I thought, oh, this looks a bit interesting. So I had a quick look at his channel, and I thought, well, he only seems to play one game. So I asked him, are you one of the developers? And it turned out he is the developer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go the demo using various the multiplayer and things like that, and things that he says have changed, which I think it does anyway, because the icon's definitely changed compared to what it looked like before on my desktop. And he suggested about giving me a key and stuff, but I'm going to wait until I play the demo first, another go, and see, because, you know, I think that's the part that most people will kind of see at first. And another guy has just contacted me via Twitter, which I've just revived, about a game that is not on Steam, I don't think, yet. So I'm going to wait until it comes on Steam and then I'll review it. But I have clicked the old follow in Steam, so when something appears, then hopefully I'll be able to review it and see what it's like. So basically, it's a big thank you to everybody. You know, I create stuff, and I like to create things that people would want to watch. I mean, I play all sorts of games as some the one guy, I can't remember who it was, replied to one of my I think it was yesterday, not yesterday as in yesterday, but I mean the game yesterday, to say that it's very rare to find commentary and stuff. So I replied to him, and he was a bit, it was like, oh, you reply to your replies, and I was like, well, yeah, I don't, any comments, I replied to them, no matter, unless they're completely negative and tell me where to go. But I try to play all sorts of games, which is why at the moment I've got I've got Battle Station Midway, which is a strategy sort of shooting game. Then we've got Love Chronicles, which is just started. It's like a hidden picture kind of game. It's not hidden picture really. It's more. It's hard to describe, but it's quite good. Then the Eternal Journey, that was hidden picture, but there was a storyline behind it. And then the 2 reviews I've just recently, two short Let's Plays, was Blind Love, which was absolutely fantastic. I didn't talk through the game, but it's definitely worth it, my god. And Way of Hero was just different. But I play all sorts. I'm playing one, or I'm hoping to start one soon. This Wednesday, I think, coming up or whatever, of a game that I did a game review of ages ago, and I bought the game. Didn't play it until just now, so I haven't played it yet. I'm looking forward to playing that. So so the Ghost Recon I wasn't going to do with my main character. It looks a bit blocky in parts, but I think it's because of the recordings and old game and stuff. but I'm not going to use my main, or I haven't used my main character in that because I'm quite way into the game. So I've just completely started from scratch, so it takes ages to get into it. So that's what I'm doing with Ghost Recon. So that will keep going for donkey's years. And the A to Z for Battlefield, that's ongoing. I'm on I, still trying to figure it out. And Copycat is something that people like or don't like. I don't know if you like shooting games. But I'm intending to play the entire round now, as opposed to like just 15 minutes here and 15 minutes there, because you don't get to see all the. You know, I might stop recording and something sort of like, oh, I've stopped recording, I'll just, you know, whatever, and then all of a sudden something happens and I just kill 12 people at once. Like, bollocks. So it's just like, that's not there. So yeah, so like I say, if you do can think of anything whenever you're looking at the videos and you're watching my video and you think, oh, can you do a review of this? If it's a game demo and it's on Steam, a demo, not the actual full game, then I'll do it. I played all sorts of demos, and I never thought I'd play half the games I have done on the reviews, but I have. So if you have a potter around in Steam, you don't have to have Steam. You can just go into the website on Steam. You know, just type in Steam, go in there and click on Steam demos, or you can just type in Steam and then demo, and then you'll come up with a list, and then just sift away to your heart's content. You know, using the search options. If you find anything, you know, that you like, that you're curious about, or even that you've played that has a demo, then I can do them. Full Let's Plays take a lot longer to do, but if I have the game, I will do it, and I've got about 460, I think it is. I can't remember off the top of my head, which is really, really sad. And the sales are coming up soon, which is going to be even more sad. Oh, God help me, because I've got some vouchers to use. So that's that. And I can't think what else to say. My brain's just dissolved. Battlefield 5 is coming out in October. Am I going to get it? I have no idea. I've been with Battlefield since Battlefield 2. So I played Battlefield 2, Bad Company 2, 2142, BF3, BF4. I even played some of the mods, AIX and I can't remember the other one, but Point of Existence, I think it was, for Battlefield 2. But I've got Battlefield 1 as well. I'm not really a great fan of it. But Battlefield 5, I don't know. They're trying to bring things in of Battlefield 1 into Battlefield 5. So I was looking forward to customizations coming back like they have on BF3 and BF4, but apparently they're not doing that. They're doing the same thing they have on BF1, where these stupid bloody variants of a gun. It's like, okay, I've got a gun that is good for suppression. Now, right, good. I'm going to go full in. I want to have a gun that's going to have me this. Oh, I haven't unlocked it yet, but it's the same gun. Oh, well, you got to unlock this one. It's like, fuck yeah. Well, at least on the other versions, you just played using that gun. You have a reason to use that gun for 500 kills or 300 kills because you're unlocking the attachments you want. Whereas now, what is the point of me actually using any of the guns? None. there's no progression for it. And I had a quick look at some of the clips, and I don't know. The fact that also they have these stupid customizations. I'm not going to go into that. There's a female in Battlefield 5. Don't give a flying shit if there's a female, a dog, a rabbit, or anything running around with a gun. I don't care. What will piss me off is the fact that you can kit your character out to look like anything. So, in previous any game, any first-person shooting game that you got both sides, multiplayer, enemy, friendly, you can tell who is who by the clothing they wear or some sort of emblem they've got or something. You can usually spot them, or the fact that they're an alien and you're a human being. But in this, everyone just seems to be able to kit themselves out using different kinds of jackets and some swanky hairstyles and there's I normally play hardcore, so I don't get the little, I think they call them DeVito's or something like orange little emblems above the head. They're not having that anymore. So how the hell am I supposed to know who actually is the enemy when everyone looks completely different from everyone else? So, as I mentioned in one of my BF4 videos, which you may not see or care about, I can just imagine it. You're in the middle of the forest. You, three of you are stealthily sneaking in to take out that attachment, that artillery thing, and then to take the point. So you're sneaking in really stealthily. Then I spawn in, and I've got my Mohican hairstyle, nice fluorescent pants, you know, really sharp looking watch, and oh look who's that over there, bum dead. So that's how shit is going to be, and yes, I will exploit it, and I will put on some crappy attachments. I don't give a flying fart anymore, to be honest. If they want to introduce this stupid stuff, then I'll do it. But what they have, I have been reading on the forums, and this is something that's a very big contentious thing, and this happened in BF1, is the dedicated servers. Now, BF, I saw him talking about Battlefield, but this is one of my passions. BF1, BF2, all the way up to BF4, you had servers that you rented off someone, and then you use Procon or whatever you used to then set up the server how you want it to be. You want to limit the amount of people using Fleur, you can do that. You can limit the snipers, you can have everything on, you can have a time limit, you can do all sorts of stuff. And then they brought in BF1 eventually, servers, where you couldn't do any of that because it's server side, it's EA side, and they didn't like you doing that. They don't want you changing that. So it's like, well, this is a bit limited, and we only got the kick function recently, and it's like, well, this is crap. And it was Jack Frags was actually interviewing one of the DICE developers. The video is about like 26 minutes long, but in the middle of it, he actually asks about dedicated servers, and that is a dedicated server where we can go in and change things like we could do on BF1, but not that well. And the guy said that he can't comment on this. So then he said, what about the rental servers? And he says, I can't comment on that. Now, he could comment on every single thing that he mentioned in the entire 20-minute video. But the one thing that will piss off majority of clans, because that's what, if there's no clans in Battlefield, or the people that buy the servers, then people won't buy the servers, which means you can't play on a server, if you think about it. If you piss off the clans, then the community just drops. And you can say, well, you know, what are they going to do? Well, they could do one server where it's all matchmaking. You just log on and you just join a server that, as one person put in the forums, that you could go in and they'll try and match you with some people who are wearing some new kind of camo, and you think, ooh, that looks nice, because you haven't got that camo, and then you'll buy it, or you know, whatever. And if they do that, it will split. It will not just split the community. You see, the consoles I don't think really mind, because the console players never really had dedicated servers, ever. They always just used to play on a server that EA gave to them, which I think is fine, because that's what they're used to. PC players are not. We're used to the way that we had it for years, and they still do for other games. But because this is what we've had, and they're going to maybe get rid of it, and if they do, it will cause an issue. They'll see a big drop in PC players, big time. But I'm not buying it yet. I'm not even pre-ordering it. No way on earth. You only get 3 extra days early. It's like, woo, yay. Woo. Oh, and access the alpha. Well, what do you fucking do? But you should be able to get access to that for free anyway, because it's not a real game. Or beta, or some other crappy thing. Maybe the Delta, I don't know. Anyway, I digress. I've witted on for too long. God, it's how long is it? 18 minutes, Jesus. Right, so I'm going to create a video of this later, and so hopefully you'll enjoy listening to me rambling on. Maybe you stopped after 10 minutes and just whisked to the end to hear this little bit. But yeah, so basically it's that. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to all the new people and the original people. I still intend to produce more games. I'm thinking of doing more reviews, maybe on a Friday as well. Just released one recently on a Friday, and that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, well, anyway, like I say, please comment if you want to. Put comments for your games that you want me to play. Put in anywhere, I don't really mind. Even if you watch one of my other reviews. Oh, my arms. And yeah, there we go. Okay, thank you and goodbye.